Alright guys, so we're going to be trying something different. We are going to be doing the notes with video instead of in class how we usually are. You guys are going to be doing the notes at home, and we'll be practicing doing some other vocabulary, different activities in class. So this gives us more time to kind of practice everything in class. And so where to find all this is going to be on the Edmodo site, and so your page will look like this. I'll post them here, but you can also look on the folders over here on the right, and under nervous system, since that's what we're doing, you can see this is the packet that you have in front of you, and then also you can open up the PowerPoint, and so that'll open. However, I don't want to open it right now because I already have it open. So just wanted to show you guys again where to find that. And again, if you don't know how to log in, let me know because I can get that stuff for you. So let's go back to the PowerPoint and talk about the nervous system. So this is going to be found on page 1 of the packet. That's the part we're going to be doing today. So there's 3 basic functions, and so you have lots of space to write this, really not a lot to write. The first bullet point is sensory. So we've talked about this with homeostasis feedback loops. Sensory is where anything that's gathering the information. So in this example, the eyes are looking at this glass of water saying, I'm really, really thirsty. And so it inputs that and goes into the integration or integrative part, which is always the brain. Information is brought together here. This is your second bullet point. And the third one is motor output. So your brain signals either your muscles or your glands to react. And so in this case, it's telling your biceps to flex and bring that water up to your mouth. And so not only do I want you guys to write down those 3 bullet points, but label sensory input, integration, and motor input on the little diagram there. Feel free to pause whenever you want, but we're going to continue on. So, nervous system consists of 2 different parts. First of all, central nervous system. So right down the center, the brain and the spinal cord. And then you have the peripheral nervous system, the nerves of the body. And so there's 31 spinal nerves, 12 cranial nerves. You will know, especially all those cranial nerves, after break. That's the second part of the nervous system. So to take it down even more, so this is just a diagram. It has the central nervous system, the brain, spinal cord in this yellowish gold, and then the peripheral, all the nerves are in the red. So first thing, sensory vision. So you guys have like 4 lines to write this one sentence. So don't worry, this is all you have to write. Nerve fiber, so the sensory division here, the part of your site that you're seeing is carrying information to the central nervous system. The motor or efferent, so I'm going to go back real quick. Sensory A becomes before E. So nerve fibers that carry impulses away from the central nervous system. There's 2 subdivisions of this. Somatic, which is the voluntary, and so these are the bullet points down below, and autonomic, which is kind of like automatic, easy way to remember it, involuntary. And we'll of course be going into more of these later, but I also want you guys, the last thing you're going to be doing is filling this out. So you have your central nervous system, your brain and spinal cord. You're breaking that down, the peripheral nervous system, and then there's several parts of the peripheral. The sensory, so your sensory is touching, seeing, etc., and the motor part, which can be voluntary, skeletal muscles, or autonomic, involuntary, cardiac, which later we'll talk about can also be parasympathetic and synthetic, fight or flight, that kind of thing. So that is it for our first video.